Kling AI 1.6 looks so good, right? That's what I use to make this avatar talk. And this one too.
Oh no. How am I supposed to get down now?
The last time I shared a video about lip syncing your animations with Kling AI, it was with an older version of the app. Here's the same exact prompt and image combo created with the 1.6 update. Both the stylistic consistency and character consistency have improved massively, in my opinion. But there are still a few problems I've had to find workarounds for. 1. The audio quality is horribly degraded after running it through the lip syncing process. 2. Lip syncing doesn't work on animals or other non-human characters. And 3. Extending videos sucked in version 1.5 and isn't even available yet in 1.6. I have faith these issues will be corrected with future updates, but for now I've got some hacks for you to fix them, because who has time to wait for updates? My last hack even doubles as a way to save you some credits. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm going to experiment and see if maybe now Kling can handle hand gestures without morphing or disfigurement. So stick around for that to see if it's safe yet to let your character's hands fly. If you're new to Kling AI, or even new to just using its lip syncing feature, you might want to start with this video first to learn the basics. But if you're ready to up your lip syncing game, let's jump right into hack 1. Hack number 1 is to fix the bad audio. It can't just be me that's noticed the distortion and artifacts that Kling AI spits out. I've been refining my audio quality since 2016, so when I upload perfect audio like this, if you're diving deep into your character descriptions, but still seeing your characters change from image to image, try this next idea. I don't expect my videos to come out sounding like this. If you're diving deep into your character descriptions, but still seeing your characters change from image to image, try this next idea. Luckily, there's an easy way to fix this, but pay attention because it can get really annoying if you miss one of these steps. And I'll show you exactly why. Save a copy of your audio clip, and make sure the clip is trimmed down to the exact dialogue you want your character to say, and make sure it's shorter than your video. So depending on your settings for your video's length, that means you'll have either a clip that's 10 seconds or less, or 5 seconds or less if you made your video with Kling. Now go through the normal lip syncing process and download your lip synced video. In your video editing software of choice, import both the video and the audio clip you used to make it. This is the easiest way to sync up the audio. Test that everything sounds and looks good by playing it back with the volume up on both clips.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments like this walk on the beach that things began to shift. Today,
if things aren't lined up right, it'll sound like this.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments like this.
I found this was a problem when trying to line up the video to my entire voiceover file, which is why it's so important to clip your audio down ahead of time to avoid fumbling around.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments like this walk on the beach that things began to shift.
Syncing is literally a snap with auto-snapping turned on in your video editing software of choice. Just line up the beginning of your audio clip to the beginning of your video clip, and it should sound perfectly aligned.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments like this walk on the beach that things began to shift. Today, I'm sharing this simple habit that changed everything for me.
Now just mute the bad-sounding audio in the video clip, and you'll have your audio quality 100% restored.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments like this walk on the beach that things began to shift. Today, I'm sharing this simple habit that changed everything for me.
Now for hack number 2, lip syncing with non-human characters. I make a lot of animal characters, but so far I've been unable to animate them with lip syncing. Even when their faces are clearly visible, Kling just doesn't recognize them. Oddly enough, though, my video generations always seem to show mouth movement anyway, even when talking isn't specified in the prompt. But for the purposes of this hack, it wouldn't hurt to add talking to your prompt to make sure you get something that looks like this. Make sure you specify the emotion your character is feeling for the best results. Now, this may take some trial and error, and maybe even a little flexibility with your character's lines. This cat is scared, and I want her to say something that reflects that. So I'm just going to watch this video and try to put some words to how she's feeling. As I do this, I'm checking to see if I can get my words to line up with her mouth movements. If it doesn't seem to be working, I can always just adjust the length of her dialogue, or even regenerate the video. Once I think I've found a sweet spot and have practiced a bit, it's time to create the audio. I'm going to use a voice from 11 Labs, but to make sure I can get this lip sync as precise as possible, I'm actually going to use my own voice first. As I'm watching the video, I'll record myself saying the cat's dialogue.
Oh no. How am I supposed to get down now?
Then, once I've recorded something that lines up with her lips, not gonna lie, it did take me like 4 or 5 tries, I'll head into 11 Labs to use their voice changer feature. This amazing tool matches my exact speed and intonation and just replaces it with a voice of my choice. So I'll go with this one. Let's take a listen.
Oh no. How am I supposed to get down now?
Great, now I've just got to download the audio, download my video, line them up in my video editing software, and voila, a talking cat.
Oh no. How am I supposed to get down now?
That one was for you, fat bastards. And just one more tip you should know in case you didn't watch my last video on lip syncing, make sure you record your own voiceover for the best results. Whenever I try to use Kling AI's voices or even 11 Labs voices, the lip syncing just doesn't line up. It looks horrible.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments, like this walk on the beach, that things began to shift.
So a little hack, even if you want to use an AI-generated voice, is to use your voice first, just like I did with this cat video, and then change it in 11 Labs. And then that audio will automatically be synced to the video. So there's a bonus hack for you. You're welcome.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments, like this walk on the beach, that things began to shift. Today, I'm sharing this simple habit that changed everything for me.
Hack number 3, as promised, will not only extend your videos, but it could save you credits too. All you've got to do is open up your Kling AI video in your video editing software and reverse it. This doubles the length of your video and has a seamless transition. Export your reversed video. With Kling AI's 1.6 update also came the ability to upload your own video files. So just upload your reversed video and use the lip sync feature to add the next bit of dialogue. Boom! You just saved credits you'd have to spend making another video. And you can actually go back and forth between these 2 clips and make a lip-synced video as long as you want. That's the easy and cheap way to do it. But after a while, it may be obvious that your video is essentially being looped, even if the words are fresh and original. And of course, in the case of a video like this, you probably don't want your character walking backwards in most cases. So here's another little bonus hack if you've got the credits to spend. And shout out to Black Cypher TV and AlfFX123 who gave me the idea for this one. By taking a screenshot of the last frame in your video, you can generate a new video that will also have a seamless transition. That way you can create as many videos as you want to put together, and the whole scene will look way more natural.
It wasn't until I started embracing small, mindful moments, like this walk on the beach, that things began to shift. Today, I'm sharing this simple habit that changed everything for me. It's not about perfection or adding more to your to-do list. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about simplifying, letting go of the need to control everything.
Okay, now for the moment of truth. How does Kling AI 1.6 handle hands? Here's my prompt. It's the usual prompt I use for this channel's avatar. Only I deleted this part of my negative prompt about hand gestures and added it back into the main prompt. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, I'm gonna say this one is a fail. But to be fair, her hands didn't start out looking great. So let's try one more time with an avatar that's got better hands to start with. Just to cover all the bases. So these hands look a little bit better, but I still see some morphing over here and even a little bit in her fingers here. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to continue to avoid showing hands in my videos because I think they can do better than that. Anyway, if you want to learn more about Kling AI, this video right here will give you the keys to full creative control over your videos. Seriously, it doesn't get any easier than this.